Well, we've just had a nice tour of the inside of Bawdsey Radar here, and now I have Mary. Mary, what is your role with the Bawdsey Radar?
Well, I'm actually the chair of the Bawdsey Radar Trust, and my role as the chair is general dog's body, I think. No, I mean I do everything, and I've got a wonderful team of people who work with me.
Yeah. But you say you have a team. Obviously, this is all run by volunteers, yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
you really rely on volunteers to help you through the summer months.
Yes,
yeah?
yes, yeah. Completely, and all the time. It is entirely volunteer.
So on a good day, how many people do you actually get here? Not the volunteers, people who come in to the radar here itself.
We generally have around 100. We would hope for 100 people in a 2-hour session if we open.
Do
yes,
you?
Yeah. We're usually open 12:30 to 4:30, and sometimes we have had 250 people, and that's a bit much.
Goodness me! I didn't know that was that sort of popular.
Yeah.
But that's absolutely fantastic. So how do you get your volunteers then? How do people volunteer to?
Well, this is the big problem. David, who you were talking to this morning, was one of our very, very early volunteers. He lives as far away as Chelmsford.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually, we get them because people who are really interested in radar or the story. And
well, we have a historian live in Felixstowe. His name is George Buckland, and he's always singing your praises over here.
That's very kind of George. Yes.
You obviously know George.
Yeah, well, George does quite a lot for us as well. Yes.
How did you actually get involved in here then, Mary?
Well, that's a very, very long story and goes back to my birth. My mother and father were both radar operators in the last war, and they met here at Bawdsey.
Oh, wow, that's a lovely tale.
By some strange coincidence, when I was in my mid-20s, I came back to Felixstowe. Mary, who was born of radar, came back to radar.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And about 20 years ago, I went and worked for the people who bought the manor when the Bawdsey, when the radar closed.
Because that's now a school, I believe.
That's now a school, and I went and taught at the school for 5 years.
Oh, excellent.
And then, later on, the business of the transmitter block came up, and that was how I then got involved with Bawdsey Radar as such.
So Bawdsey Manor and radar is all in your blood then, isn't it?
It's totally
you can't
in my
keep
blood,
away.
Yes.
You can't keep away from the place.
No, this building was built for the Second World War and was built just before the war started. And it now has a listing. It's a 2-star listed building.
So who are the actual owners then?
The owners are the people who own the manor. They actually own this building.
Own it.
So we do it.
That responsibility is theirs then to upkeep,
the responsibility is theirs, yes. But we are the active face of it.
You're the active face of it, yeah, okay. So if you're interested in Bawdsey Radar and what the manor used to do, and you want to give a hand, I'm sure if you pop along here, someone will be more than welcome to tell you how to do it. Mary, this is a map of the Bawdsey Manor estate. Yeah. Could you just point out exactly where we are?
Right, we're here. This is the transmitter block, which you've seen behind us.
The one behind us.
Yeah, so we're just here.
So the 4 big masts were just behind that block where we're looking now?
Yes. These are the masts, 1, 2, 3 and 4.
Yeah, they were very iconic on the landscape here. Was the 4 masts of Bawdsey Manor.
So they were 360 foot high.
They were.
That is very big.